completing the Bridge Sentinel in 3 minutes. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume you don't have it complete or are not confident with your ability to complete the dungeon, and that's okay. You're doing great. When you load into the dungeon, you'll need to locate 8 switches which are spread all around the map. Watch out for gargoyles though, because they are the epitome of phenomenal game design. Somebody claimed they found the Void Phantasm? No, they didn't. It doesn't exist. Here we have the stone idol, also known as Base's mum. This tanky motherfucker will chase you into the 3rd dimension, so please run around with caution. And maybe a holy water. Once the penultimate switch has been destroyed, a pink dot will appear on the map where the last switch is. At this point, you run your ass over to one of the portals that look a bit like this. This will take you to the Bridge Sentinel. The room is a rectangle with a tower in each corner, as you can see by this wonderful illustration that I threw together in Photoshop in maybe 5 minutes. The towers aren't just there to add a bit of flavor, they will shoot towards you if you get a bit too close for comfort. Every 20% of the boss's health depletion will make the towers vulnerable and will give you the option to kill one of them. The meta order is to kill bottom right, bottom left, top right, and then top left. Once a tower dies, it will start spawning blow bombs that can inflict unstable and silence. And yeah, they hurt. If you are lucky, it will start with this phase. All you need to do here is stand top right and avoid the petrify shots. If this phase happens at some point in the middle of the fight, do make sure that you have somebody dragging down the blow bombs, because a petrify shot and a blow bomb, I do not need to explain that one. This phase is easy damage and will usually always lead to a health threshold. The other scenario is that the boss will start with jumps, which is doable, but yes, very annoying. The spin phase, the Sentinel spins his body and sword around and shoots in a circle pattern. It's not much of a threat if you stand in front of him. Sword phase, at first glance this can seem quite scary, but it's arguably the easiest part of the entire fight. Yellow sword equals curve, white sword equals straight down. With this knowledge you can pretty much stand on top of the boss for most of the phase. The other sword phase, Bridge Sentinel summons more swords. My tip for this phase is to stand still until the last moment where you make a pivot in any direction. If you know your timings, you can pretty much stand on him the entire phase. There is a bit of a pattern going on here. This one is important, make sure to pay attention. Rage skipping. Once the Bridge Sentinel hits a certain health threshold, the room will darken and he will get a bit stronger. A lot stronger. Ah! L. But that's why you skip this phase entirely. By getting the boss slightly above the health threshold and completely halting all attacks, it will force the Sentinel into another non-rage phase rotation, meaning you can completely skip this phase entirely. But in the situation the boss does go into a frenzied rage, he will start by doing a jump followed by a shotgun. In organized groups there will be a sea shield knight present to kind of just eat it, but if not, the phase isn't too threatening either way. The scary spinny phase from before will shoot more shots, but will only shoot when he's bouncing off of a wall. So I can't lie to you, Chief, if you're standing in a corner, just Nexus, get out of there, cut your losses. The jumps can now petrify. Don't get hit by that. I mean it. Do keep in mind that you're going to have to be dealing with blow bombs this entire time too. You can just walk over them, but make sure you're not walking directly behind someone, because that could just end up in tragedy. And a lost character. And to be honest, that's basically it. There's not really much else to it. It's quite a straightforward boss fight, so I wish you the best of luck. If I did miss anything critical out, make sure to put it in the comments. Let me know what you want to see next. This outro is completely unscripted, so I don't know what to say. I'll probably make one on Archmage later on, and King, maybe. I might do one on, other shit as well, Fungal, Crystal. But until then, have a good day. I'm gonna continue drinking my Pepsi. Yeah, that was good.